Success isn't random. It follows a code. Welcome to the Conant Code, where we break down the strategies, challenge the myths, and uncover the truth in 5 minutes or less. Now, let's crack the code.
It's small, familiar, and almost invisible in your daily life. You've seen it 100 times, tossed in jars, dropped into tip cups, or left behind at the register because really, who needs a penny anymore? But what if I told you that this tiny coin could teach us something far bigger than its size suggests? The US penny. It feels timeless, like it's always been there, a little symbol of thrift and American culture. But now, its days may be numbered. It costs nearly 2.5 cents to produce a single 1-cent coin. Think about that. Every penny minted is a net loss. Since 2006, the U.S. Mint has lost hundreds of millions of dollars just to keep it in circulation. The current president wants it gone. And honestly, it makes sense. But here's the real question. Why stop at the penny? Why not rethink coins entirely? Or better yet, why not go fully digital? After all, we live in a world where you can pay for coffee with your phone, transfer money instantly across the globe, and invest in currencies that don't exist in physical form. But before we go there, let's rewind. The first U.S. penny was minted in 1793. Not the small, copper-colored coin we know today, but a large piece of pure copper about the size of a modern quarter. Over the years, it shrank in size and value, but grew in symbolism. By 1909, it featured the face of Abraham Lincoln, becoming the first U.S. coin to honor a president. For generations, the penny was more than currency. It was a piece of America. A penny for your thoughts. See a penny, pick it up. It represented luck, thrift, and small victories. But symbols have a way of outlasting their usefulness. Today, the penny is little more than a nostalgic artifact. Inflation has made it almost irrelevant. When was the last time you bought something for a penny? Even vending machines and parking meters have given up on it. Despite this, every attempt to eliminate it has failed. Not because it's practical, but because of politics, nostalgia, and lobbying. The zinc industry, which supplies the metal used in pennies, has fought hard to keep it alive. And politicians? They're reluctant to kill off something voters see as tradition. But holding on to tradition can get expensive. Countries like Canada eliminated their penny in 2012. The Netherlands, Finland, and New Zealand did it even earlier. Life went on. People adjusted. Transactions were rounded up or down. So if getting rid of the penny makes sense, why not push further? Why not embrace the inevitable? What if we went fully digital? It's already happening. Countries like Sweden are on the brink of becoming cashless societies. Less than 1% of transactions in Sweden are made with physical cash. Even street vendors and churches accept digital payments. And then there's blockchain technology, the backbone of digital currencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum. It promises something more than just digital payments. It offers security, transparency, and the potential to bypass traditional financial systems entirely. No more clunky coins, no more paper bills. Everything, from buying groceries to paying rent, could exist on a digital ledger. But here's where it gets complicated. Going cashless may sound futuristic, but it comes with real risks. Every transaction in a digital world is traceable. Every coffee you buy, every dollar you spend is logged. Convenience comes at the cost of privacy. And what happens when the system fails? Power outages, cyber attacks, or even a simple system glitch could leave entire cities unable to buy or sell. In those moments, cash, something we barely think about, suddenly feels a lot more valuable. So where does that leave us? We're at a crossroads. The penny is outdated. Coins, in general, are expensive and unnecessary. But before we rush to embrace the future, we have to ask, are we ready for what comes next? Because the bigger question isn't about pennies or even cash. It's about how we evolve. Do we hold on to old systems because they're familiar? Or do we embrace the possibilities of what's next? It's a question every business and household should be asking. Think about the technology that has already rendered things useless. Film cameras, landline phones, printed maps. What's next on the chopping block? And here's the twist. Those who embrace change often thrive. Those who don't, they become relics, just like the penny. So maybe it's time to take a closer look at what we're holding on to. Not just in our wallets, but in our lives, our businesses, and our ways of thinking. Sometimes letting go is the only way to move forward. And that, my friends, is the Conant Code.
That's it for this episode of the Conant Code. If you got something out of it, share it with a friend, follow the show, and leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. More insights, more strategies, and more code breaking coming soon. Until next time, keep thinking, keep building, and keep pushing forward.